Hello and welcome everybody here to another match in our this year's Boots Tourney today between Faker Jr. and tso15. We got, I think, a game 2. I guess TSO won the first one, but can be wrong here. Not sure. But doesn't matter. On the other microphone, I gladly and warmly welcome the other commentator who is Blueling again. Welcome.
Well, welcome. I'm really glad to get to commentate with you again in such a short time. That first race was a lot of fun.
We didn't commentate the first race. We commentate...
right, a different race, but the other race we did.
A different race, right? It was Tedo.
Yes.
Anyways, you're right. It was a lot of fun, and I'm glad to have another one with you. Yes, but what can we expect here? Boots, of course. Yeah, and not too much to say about the start here. It's, of course, always the same. So let's see how our runners perform today.
Well, this is indeed Game 2, but it seems that the information on who won Game 1 didn't automatically fill itself in, so I'm going to go fix that.
Yeah, and that brings Faker in quite a difficult position. So he now Faker is a very good runner, very execution strong. But TSO is as well, and maybe Faker has... Oh, here's our mirror. But maybe Faker has to do some decisions later to make this race his win. So maybe we see one or another skip here and there, or any kind of aggressive play, like hammerless ice or whatever. Or maybe he just relies in his execution. But we will see.
Okay, just getting the runners synced up here. We are listening to the Hollow Knight MSU from Faker Jr. right now.
Can you classify TSO a little bit, how strong he is?
I really don't know. I've heard he's very good, and he did take Game 1, so he must be pretty good.
Yes, and you can see how he hit the guard towards the door. That's something not everybody does. Yeah, and both runners are aware of their mirror, so they mirrored out from Zelda Cell to save 1 minute here, which gives us a quite fast escape today.
Yeah, definitely sub 5.
Yes, of course. Unless both of the runners die, but I don't think so.
Yeah, that would take an interesting sequence of events to happen. Probably worth mentioning that the early bow turned up, but Eastern is a pendant. The green pendant, in fact.
Yeah, it's like a meme. If you have an early bow, it has to be a pendant. Yeah, it's a little sad. I'd like to see runners going Eastern without a lamp and with 3 hearts and green mail. There's a lot of space for entertainment.
405 escape from Faker.
Yeah, and here we can see how good both runners are with their execution. So Faker is an NMG runner as well, so he knows what he does here, and TSO was maybe 3 seconds behind, so his execution is nearly that good in the escape sequence. So hopefully this gets a nice and tense race today. On a high level, of course. Okay, Triple has rupees, which is nice.
Yeah, if we need to farm for Zora money, that'll make things easier. Alright, Lumberjack Ledge. He is just a piece of heart.
Lots of pieces of heart here today.
Some
bombs.
more free bombs.
Nice to have, of course.
Huh, so I think we've seen all 3 tiers of tree pull. Small magic and blue rupees, the other tiers.
Okay, let's see what Steve has hidden for us. Gloves.
Oh, you remembered! I'm so
Yes.
happy. So we've got, oh wow, a glove, Samaria, a shield, and a bottle. And a cape! Okay, wow.
Okay, obviously, Blind was flattered by calling him Steve. So I guess that's why we got all the goods here.
I'm impressed.
For the goods or because I remembered?
Oh, both.
No, I like the name for him.
And there's a shovel. And a lamp! Okay.
Okay, it's Takariko today, right?
And
oh, yes.
Okay, let's just get everything, why don't we?
Okay, but with a lamp and cape in hand, Aghanim is now fully in logic, and with the Moon Pearl we got a follow-up. At least a little bit. Oh no, pot is clearable, but the boss with a bow, of course.
Yep, that's definitely where we want to be going on 3 Hearts Fighter Sword.
And green mail, right?
Yeah, you did say this was going to be a tense race.
And we got another little lead change. The 5th or 6th, I guess.
Yeah, Faker.
Oh no,
is a little
we
bit out ahead.
didn't. Faker played. Yes, you know what I mean. So library, just a piece of heart here, a heart container.
Neither runner wants that. Half magic on race game. I don't know if you spend the time getting that. It's nice to have, but yeah, no.
I can't believe any of the runners will take it. Yes. So both know how good their opponent is, and it takes about 20 to 30 seconds, maybe. Yeah, I guess 20 to 30. Yes, and that is time. If you don't urgently need the item, you don't invest the time.
Okay, so Faker's just going to continue to South Shore using that glove. But looks like So is going to go up the mountain, because we do have glove and lamp.
Yes, and he can finish Hera, which is a crystal. So he followed the rule, always clear crystal dungeons. And Faker on the south shore, heading towards Aegina, okay. Yeah, the thing is, the runners do not have money for... Oh, look at that!
Wow!
But no access.
That means we're gonna have to find the book, because we can't get into the mire area to mirror without those mitts.
Right. Oh, imagine TSO finds the book on the mountain. That would mean here's a double trip for Faker. Very, very early. Yeah, and Faker leave the South Shore behind. I think because he does... Oh no, he got there. Okay, without Dora money.
Well, you never know when you're gonna find, like, 300 in Waterfall Ferry.
Yes, right.
But Mini Moldorm Cave is always worth it. 5 items here. Oh, here's our Dark World map check. We have pendants at Skullwoods and Swamp, it looked like. Oh no, Faker, be careful! And chat saying it was Skullwoods and Ice Palace. The, Wait, what? Oh, Mire and T are the red crystals. I keep thinking SW is Swamp.
Okay, and Swamp is a pendant here. That could mean we get a Harvest Seed, maybe.
Oh, that would be an interesting twist.
I know about Faker, his hover skills are outstanding. Don't know about TSO here.
Well, we all love seeing a well-executed hover, don't we?
Oh, then you will be disappointed if it comes to pot.
Oh wow, another 300. Or
okay,
first of the seed, but another time appearing there. And
Cherry's prediction here.
Free blue potions at Waterfall Ferry.
Yes, and Zora money and equipment for a water walk. In the case if something is on the Zora ledge, which is not.
Somehow Faker has managed to dodge every arrow drop so far.
Okay, is an item in Hera's basement? Oh, look! Master Sword here at Zora. But no progression.
Alright, chat is saying we got both items out of Hera. I'll believe them, because I was busy getting confused about SW and Swamp and Skullwoods.
Okay. Yeah, that means Eastern or Aghanim is the solution. Hopefully I didn't miss anything again.
Yeah, we've seen Aegina. Well, I guess out of logic, but we could go visit the camper. So just gonna do a Houlihan to get his Zora money.
Yeah, maybe he will be vexed if he sees the 300 rupees in the waterfall cave.
Yeah, that's your pod money, because that's where we're going to be going right after we do AGA, right?
Oh, right. Oh, and look at Faker's money. But probably he will get some on the mountain here. And if not, there are bush crabs here and there. So a lot of opportunities to get some. Yeah, and again, we have a quite linear seed here. And probably the runners will converge either in Eastern or at Aghanim. But well, with gloves and Moonpearl, you can't really skip 7 items, right? In Eastern area.
Oh, of course.
So quite sure both will full clear Eastern before they do Aghanim. Ah, look, our second item in Hera have been 3 free more bombs. Oh, the thing is, imagine TSO, who was not at desert area and does not know anything about the gloves, decides to go to Aga immediately after Eastern and to skip the one item, which is Akina. Then he will not know where his titans are.
That is a good point.
Yes.
I'm not sure how much that would do, but I mean, if you find the book, Faker's definitely going to prioritize going and getting those mids, but TSO might not.
Right, which could be a disadvantage as well, right? So the mids open the whole world without a hammer even. Then you have lots of destinations where you can go, but can't clear it, like ice, maybe.
Alright, well, the camper just had 20 rupees for us. Faker getting his money from Moldworm and tying up the crystal count at 1. Right, Faker's starting from his house and heading to Eastern. Oh, he's gonna... Oh, he didn't actually get a peek at the island, I guess.
Okay, routes to Sasha first. Which absolutely makes sense. If our progression is here, you of course don't want to play the Eastern Palace. But now, after he gets maybe his green pendant, he has to come back later. Which is a small double trip. Oh, and look what TSO is doing.
Oh, this is fascinating.
This is ballsy. As we know, Lumberjack Ledge has nothing.
You know, there's definitely an argument to be made here, because Eastern is not a crystal. But there are 3 items plus the one on the green pendant. It's, things are going to get interesting one way or another.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. But how are the odds? Look, TSO is leaving behind 7 items in Eastern area, plus Egina, which is 8 items versus 4 to 5 in pot and 1 on catfish, which he can get.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Like, that's a lot of items to leave behind.
It's quite a ballsy play. But could turn out that this wins him the race, right?
Yep.
So imagine the full clearance of Eastern is with pendant turn in about 5 minutes.
Sure, I'll go with your estimate. Alright, map, compass, big key, the first 3 checks in Eastern, everything else is an item.
Yeah, that's a
No
that's
boomerang to get that key out of the cage. TSO has to walk in there.
a good point here mentioned in chat is with the mirror in hand, TSO can mirror after pot and route in the checks here. But of course, for the time investment of Egger play, right?
Yeah, and Aga is really not a trivial time investment. But Faker's found 2 items, 2 to go.
Yeah, how are our odds now?
Well, the music certainly does capture the tension appropriately. And we have 2 blue balls from Aga so far. I love the shovel strats from TSO. Oh, we
Look!
got the hook shot! To back up the mountain now, wow!
Oh, we got the hook shot, but is it required is the next question here, right? Swamp is a pendant, and not sure, but if TSO can hover, he will not need it. At least if the hammer is not behind the hookshot. And gets
Oh my!
a red boomerang for his efforts.
Okay, I've lost count of the blue balls. I think we're at 6 or 7, but we can always reverse engineer this. My goodness.
Okay, and Faker here is doing the only thing he can do, and that is a mountain play, a second one.
Okay, so, I've forgotten how to do math again. That was the 3rd of a cycle, and 6 of those had to be regular attack. Oh, flute on pyramid ledge. So yeah, 15 minus 6 is 9. 9 blue balls. That's a lot.
And that's a lot, right? And Faker is down to 1 check on the mountain, and if that is not our progression here, and nothing is behind the hook in Swamp, Faker is way behind.
Yep. Alright, Spiral Cave needs to come up big here. All right, we are about to find out.
Oh, exciting pool.
Oh no!
Nothing.
Oh no.
Well, it's not the end of the world. For Faker. Pet is Pet possible to have something? Right, yes it has. Yeah, medallions and ice rod. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff which can be on the pad. And of course, anything in swamp behind the hookshot.
Yep. Chat also pointing out that Faker can get across to the west Dark World with that hookshot, but TSO can't.
Oh, right. Yeah, and look where TSO is now. I didn't see, had he a dip? No, he's on his way to port, right? Okay, didn't pay attention, sorry. Yeah, and this routing by TSO is quite more efficient.
Yep, that is certainly the case. I mean, you can't fault Faker for wanting to check everything before going to Aga, but TSO made a really bold play that probably is going to help him out, but we still don't know for sure.
Yeah, but as you mentioned, now with the Western Dark World in Logic, it is not necessarily required that pot has any progression. And,
yes, that is also true.
Yes. So, and if it has not, this could be a double dip for TSO. And he will full clear Eastern after it.
Yes, and he will get that hookshot. Now, I think the worst thing for Faker would be the hammer showing up in pod.
Yes, I agree. And probably you just jinxed it.
Yeah, I should keep my mouth shut while the players are in the dungeons where the goofy items can be. Alright, now Faker needs to sit through a 9 blue ball Aga.
Yeah, which is totally annoying, even if you know your opponent has the same amount of blue balls. But of course you just want to leave this tower behind you and play the game as it is intended. Oh look, powder in port.
Okay.
Which is with both runners' items combined in Logic, right? You can access it by Dark World and Mirror. Yes.
Oh, that was a nice recovery by TSO. Well, Faker not using the shovel, but he's doing some pretty cool boomerang dashes. I appreciate it. Oh, fire rod in pod. Oh, it rhymes.
Nice. Maybe you gotta be a poet. Anyways, with the fire rod in hand, which is required for the seed, it opens 2 more checks in Skullwoods, which is a pendant. So it could be a bait for TSO later. Okay, and Pot does not have the hammer.
Alright, so like you said, TSO now needs to go to Eastern to get his hook shot.
Yeah, and there's the flute for Faker, which he can activate on his way over the north route here. Not sure if he will go to Catfish.
Well, he does have the hook shot out. It does look like he's going to do that on the way here, but he's ignoring Pod for the time being.
Yeah, I guess it's reasonable without the hammer and the Western Light World in logic. And the Catfish play also makes sense, just because he can save the crit, and with the mirror in hand, he will return on the pyramid and go his way further. Oh no, look. He walks back. Okay, maybe Pod? No. Yeah, and if the hammer is not in the back of Skullwoods, this means TSO will be forced into a double dip pod and Faker in a single dip.
Yeah, that's a good point. Of course, the idea of a hammer being in the back of Pendant Skullwoods is just... ugh.
Let's say cruel, right? But remember the breadcrumb seed we had 2 days ago?
Was it only 2 days ago? It feels like it was, like, more.
Maybe.
Oh, there's the book.
Oh! Yeah, and this is the situation I mentioned earlier. Now, Faker has access to the mids, but has no hammer. And this is often a super ugly situation.
Actually, so that means the hook shot is actually locking the mitts. So I don't know where I was going with this thought.
Okay, and Faker skips Skullwoods. Which is reasonable as well. He knows he will get the mids later and can and activate the fruit now, and if he don't finds anything on his way, he can come back quite fast, and so no good reason to have a dip here now.
Hey, Vanilla 300 in the brewery.
Okay, I'm certainly right. I don't know anything about the vanilla items, at least on the off locations.
There are only a few, and they kind of stand out a little bit. Right, Faker has activated his flute.
Yeah, the next question is, will he enter Thief's Town without... No, he will not. He has no hammer, has a book, so that means he has a clearable crystal dungeon here with access to his mids, so this is a good time to play Desert here.
Now, we have no medallions, but Faker will be able to check Meyer medallion right after picking up those mids and beating Desert.
And what we can mention is we have all mobility items now.
That's a good point. Well, I don't know. Do the flippers count?
Not sure, I don't think so. I meant by mobility items, the items which make the seat faster.
Yeah, makes sense. So Faker's not going to run all the way to Eastern Desert just to get those right side checks yet. He can do that on the way back.
Yeah, but he did not get any item out, so one item has to be on right side.
Yes. And TSO having that fire rod, choosing to go peek at Skullwoods first at least.
Oh, and he can full clear it, and he can perform a pad check here. So if something is in Skullwoods or on the pad, that would be huge.
That's also a good point, yeah.
And if not, this would be another massive time waits for TSO, right? Okay, at least got the big key from the front, so he has not to go back here later.
Oh, seeing some nice NMG bow strats on Landmos. I'm so used to seeing people doing that with Silvers, I was just expecting the Landmo to die, but it didn't.
Yes, what does TSO? Yeah, he heads to the back for one item and the pad check.
And Landmo's with the map there, so both items on right side desert.
Oh, and look of the nice and clean vanilla dungeon finishing layout here. Eastern Desert and Hera.
Yeah, so that Eastern clear was actually required.
Yes, it was. And the last item is on Mothula itself.
This isn't the worst equipment set to fight Mothula with. We do have a free blue potion.
Oh, and both items in Desert are on the right side. The first have been 100 rupees, and the other is actually a unique item, which is the 10 bombs. But does not give any progression to Faker. And on TSO side now, hopefully a smooth and clean moth fight.
I was gonna say I was a little surprised Faker didn't check the Meyer area, but I guess having his portal right here in front of Thieves Town made it more sensible to go back here.
Yes, I think he planned this beforehand.
Flippers on Mothula. That's not what we wanted to see, unless pet is something we need.
Okay. Imagine Hammer and Swamp, right? What do we still need? We need Ice Rod, Hammer,
Okay, well,
and
Pet's
one or
dead.
two medallions.
Yeah. Hammer, ice rod, at least one medallion. Sounds right to me.
The odds are not too low that anything is in swamp. Faker has the mids, I guess. Can we track it really fast, please?
Yeah, the tracking software likes to do weird stuff sometimes.
Ah, okay. Yeah, and speaking about Tracker, we didn't give a shout out to him today. On the Tracker today, Metisit, who is doing a nice and outstanding job as always. Thank you for your efforts. And
Especially early in Kakariko when we had that flood of items early.
right. Yeah, and TSO enters Seastone without the hammer as well.
Alright, does Steve have the small key? Yes, he does.
Steve has the small key.
And the attic had the map, so I think that means there is an item in the big chest. Oh, nice blind fight there from Faker.
At least
Oh, there's
successful.
Quake!
Oh, Quake, nice.
Great, so now we may need 0, 1, or 2 medallions. Oh, Faker wants that half magic. This is, not the worst way to pick it up. Of course, there's this bonus card here, because we beat Naga.
Yeah, but does he really need it?
I doubt it, but I just like seeing people pick it up. Because that's what I would do. But I'm nowhere near as competent as either of these runners.
Yeah, but he's one race, one game behind. But okay, he pretty much knows what he does. And of course, it's a nice, convenient item and saves a little time here and there. If you don't have to care about your magic, so it's okay, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose we do need to beat Ice, which is heavy on magic use.
Oh right.
And he also doesn't have the fire rod, so maybe he's thinking Bombos might end up being what he needs. Oh, and he doesn't have the powder. That's right. That was in Pod.
Oh right. But powder take-in in this scenario is quite ugly. Especially in combination with a purple chest. Or is it? No, it isn't. No, of course not. Okay, that could be another huge point if something is behind the powder.
Yeah, we've had a few flip-flops in this race on whether something ended up being a time save or not, with the hook shot leading to West Dark World and all that, and then TSO's now double dip of pod did turn up that fire rod and powder, which led to the flippers and could lead to something else. So it remains to be seen.
Yeah, and in a minute we will see the classical 45-minute hype cave.
TSO wants the half magic too. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, and Faker does not forget about the Bombers tablet.
The other single rupee. At least it matches the color of the tablet, sort of.
Yeah, some style points here. Yeah, Faker on his way to Hype Cave. Guess after that he is forced to... no, he can check my area. Okay, Jolly 2 bombs. What do you have today for us? 10 arrows. 20 rupees.
Silvers.
3 of silvers, bombs, and no hammer here. Yes, Rage bomb by Faker. Would do the same here in this situation.
Right. Meyer? No. Oh, yes. Yes, okay.
Yes,
He just
it
went
is.
past it and then went back.
Okay, and TSO after this has to make a decision if he enters Swamp or not.
Vanilla Ether for Meyer.
Okay, that means we can't enter Maya.
Unless...
Unless...
Oh, come on.
Dude, stop cursing.
I'm sorry.
Okay, now we can enter Maya.
Oh, Faker's not even going to check Checkerboard Cave first. He's just going to go do Meyer.
Yes, you can route it in afterwards.
Yeah, I suppose there's nothing you could really find there that would speed up your Meyer. I mean, we have silvers for Vitreous, so the sword isn't a problem. And TSO finding out about his mitts, and he's going to pick those up shortly.
Just in case Hammer is go mode later. Where has been the pot Bicky? Do you remember?
I think that was in Harmless Hellway.
Okay.
I think.
Okay, TSO is making up for Desert. With the exact same routing than Faker did before.
Well, big key on the fire locked side.
Have we seen an item yet in Meyer?
I don't think so. Our tracker's saying no, and we believe him. Good grief. Nope.
Oh boy. Yeah, tracker's knowledge is always almighty.
So, cutscene chest and vitreous? Okay.
Could be friendly, huh?
Now, TSO's got fire rod and silvers for Lanmo here.
Oh!
Here we go.
I was about to shout out a nice and clean zero cycle, but unfortunately it was not. But it's not too bad. Here now, down it goes, and TSO with his third crystal as well. Yes. Did TSO check the pad?
Yeah, it was just a heart container.
Okay.
Oh, lovely. 20 rupees in cutscene chest.
And Faker here quite ballsy on his way. He has 2 hearts and green mail and a powder, so he could powder a ferry here. But seems not that he needs it.
I think TSO's the one with the powder. Faker doesn't have it.
Oh, absolutely right. Sorry. Oh look, and there was the boomerang extension again. No idea how that works, but looks like it works.
It's pretty nifty, and something I definitely would not have noticed if it wasn't pointed out to me.
Oh, did you see the thread by Faker how to dodge the anti-ferry?
That was brave.
Yes.
Now,
Speaking
just
of
don't
brave.
take a lightning bolt to the face. Oh goodness.
Okay, Faker's life on the line here. Okay,
Another
and
20 rupees, but crystal number 4.
Yeah, but where will he head next?
Well, we have Dark
Mountain.
Death Mountain.
Yes.
We can check the TR medallion. Oh, Checkerboard Cave, of course. Good thing he remembered, because I didn't.
No, Faker, you don't have flippers. Your flippers are on Mothula, and your fire rod is in port. What's funny, I have absolutely no idea who is ahead here.
Yeah, this is exactly the kind of race you want to see, right?
Right. So I guess maybe TSO in terms of what he has done, but we don't know what of that was useless and what was required.
Yeah, he did clear out everything except the boss of Pod, and Faker, when he does go back there, even if he has the hammer, will still need to find the fire rod, so he won't be in go mode.
And of course we can end in an ice rod hunt here.
Yep, that is still very possible.
And there is one chest in Swamp, which Faker cannot access right now, which can have the hammer as well. It's not too likely, but it's possible.
It's happened before.
And
it's really
course,
funny when it does.
Yeah, funny to the watchers and the audience. And what's possible as well is a hammer in ice, as I mentioned in the beginning. But I think Faker wants to avoid ice because he does not have the flippers.
Yeah.
Oh, and while theory crafting, let's do more. Turtle Rock could be enterable with 2 medallions, and there are some runners which enter Turtle Rock without fire and ice root. And it is.
Oh, it's Ether again. Okay.
Let's see if he will enter there later.
Well, he needs a hammer. Oh, that's not how you.
Oh, right. You're totally right.
Okay, Berna. Hey, well, that's our ice rod hunt over.
Okay, Faker, what's doing next? Equip the hookshot.
He never did check the camper. He could be doing that on the way to... Or just going to pod. Never mind.
He has no flippers.
Oh yeah, that's right. He even tested them out in Mire.
Okay, but what do we have left for the hammer? It's
ice and swamp. Yeah,
one check in swamp, ice. Yes, ice, of course. I forgot about ice. In my mind I was down to ice and to magic bat and swamp.
Oh yeah, we still have magic bat. You're right. So even if those flippers end up not actually being required, it'd be funny, at least, if the hammer isn't ice, so they're logically required. Very nice spooky by TSO. He's saving a bit of time over Faker.
Well, spooky is about 20 seconds, I guess. 18 to 20. It's not too little. Especially at this level of the runners.
And TSO with a quicker Vitreous fight as well.
Ice Rod has been in Hookshot Cave. Okay, unfortunately no hover shenanigans by Faker here.
Regrettable.
Yes.
Alright, where is TSO going to go? Up the mountain.
Yeah, and after this, Faker has to do another decision. He has to decide if he goes to ice without hammer, with a potential double dip, or Will he make Skullwoods for a pendant?
That is a pretty tough decision.
Yeah, this classic coin flip, I guess. But the play we have seen by Faker here was quite thoroughly. So I can imagine he will avoid out of logic hammerless Ice Palace. But we will see.
Alright, Baker's still got to go for the vanilla big chest. Oh yeah, and Stolfo's basement, that's where the powder is. Alright, both runners have to choose where they want to go now.
Oh look, TSO has never been on the mountain here, on the light dome mountain.
Right, he took that hook shot straight to West Dark World. He did not do Paradox or Spiral.
Yeah, but now we can see which other runner is in the lead. And it looks like TSO is about Skullwoods in the lead. Would at least say he's slightly ahead. Yeah, and then speaking of Skullwoods, Faker decides for Skullwoods.
Now, if he goes to the back first and gets the flippers, I wonder if he decides to abandon the front. Although that would be an interesting decision to make. So, between that fire rod, the fire rod getting the flippers, and the powder that was in pod, it's starting to look like that double dip of pod actually was required. Logically, at least.
Yes, I was about to say, at least logically. But of course, the hammer can be in swamp as well. And that means it would be hard required with flippers.
That is for sure.
But I guess the chest in swamp would be a last location for both of the runners.
Very nice moth fight. Alright, so this is... TSO still has the whole Smith chain, actually.
Yes, I was about to mention it. Let's see how he will route the powder in. Could do it quite conveniently. Right? He can turn in the Smith, grab the chest, jump to the bed, and then flute away. Yes, it's quite convenient.
Yes. Yes, especially since he's already done those mirror checks on the way.
Okay, bed would be huge. But can you imagine? Could you imagine Faker will head there after Scouts?
Yeah, Faker also skipped the ped check because he knows he's only looking for the hammer and it can't be unped.
Okay, magic bet. I'm excited. Hammer on bet would be so nice. Nope.
Just some money.
Okay, we are down to ice. We are down to ice.
Swamp?
Swamp, right.
Yeah, the two wet dungeons, except ice is a little harder than swamp.
What is TSO doing?
I'm...
Oh, did he...
Wait.
What? Has he something left on the North Road?
Oh, wait, no, what? No, he shouldn't, because he came that way. Oh, Chad is saying he wants to go into swamp after doing it, so he made sure to get into the dark world.
Ah, right. Okay, makes sense.
But Baker is going to ice.
Okay, this is the decision here. Odds for ice, of course, way higher. Okay, takes the camper before.
Yeah, 3 items in ice as opposed to the 1 check in swamp, and if you find it in ice, it's your crystal dungeon. You can just clear it and be on your way.
Okay, if it's in swamp, it's TSO's game to lose. If it's in ice, it's Faker's game to lose.
And the odds are in Faker's favor, but that has never guaranteed anything in Rando.
Never. Rando gods are with the brave. So let's see, in a minute we will clarify. We can clarify it.
I'm sorry, did Faker just kill that berry with the boomerang? Or did he just like quick swap to hookshot and then quick swap back real quick?
I didn't notice. I pay full attention to TSO side at the moment.
Alright, here's the check in swamp.
And nope.
Nope. So TSO's going to go to ice. He's not far behind, but Faker Jr. does have a non-trivial lead at this point. Oh, Swamp Palace showing up in chat. You did try. We appreciate it. You probably got the other 2 swords, don't you? Now, this is the second time in 2 days I've seen this routing in Ice Palace, and I know why it is. It's because without the hammer, you can't get the key under the block in the H-shaped room, so you need to get a key from the conveyor belt room here before you do Icebreaker. Or, I guess Faker Jr.'s just gonna hover? Oh, nice, okay.
Yeah,
I mean, that's entirely valid as well.
Excuse me?
That's entirely valid as well.
Yes. So sometimes it, if Faker starts to hover, it looks like he just walks. So
it is really smooth the way he does it.
Yeah, no gap between walking and hovering. So that he practiced a lot and obviously quite successfully.
Okay, so clearly I have no idea what I'm talking about. Because Faker didn't Icebreaker. TSO did, but didn't get the key. But,
yes, but...
the last time I saw this, both runners went for the key first. So I assumed there was a reason. And there's the hammer in the U-shaped room. Faker, it went... Where does this go?
Did you notice the hammer by TSO?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, Faker's going to Ice Tea first, which makes sense. Oh, he's gonna hover this room too? Oh, that is just
he hovers
impressive.
everything.
But he didn't hover in pod.
No, because he did Bollock side first.
Oh, right, because he didn't have a key the first time. Makes sense, I guess.
What is TSO looking for here?
Maybe another sword?
But these chests are quite time consuming. Or does he not have the big key? He has.
That was the first check, so yeah, he better have it. Oh, apparently he needed a small key for that door. Alright, Faker about to get his go mode. Now, he doesn't have a small key, but I'm not sure because of his routing if that's going to be a problem.
Okay, let's take time here.
Oh no, Faker's fine. Okay. Nicely done.
Okay, crystal in hand at 10:42. Yeah, this is 20 seconds difference, I guess. Maybe 30. Oh, look at that.
Very nice.
What did I say? 42, right?
Yep, 24 seconds difference. What a close race.
Okay, that is a time window which can easily caught up by GT routing. Today there was a race between Frosh and Maniacal, which was decided by GT routing. So Maniacal made the right decision, and so he won the race.
You know, it's nice when races are that close, but it kind of feels bad when it's just a routing decision that decides the race. But those things kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah, but it's rando, and well, as the name says, it's highly luck dependent, right?
Yep.
Especially on the level the runners here are. So look, they are 1 hour and 12 minutes in, no major mistakes done. Still concentration is still up. And both perform quite well.
Yeah, the execution here is really a thing to watch and be impressed by.
Yes, absolutely. So, and if you don't make mistakes and your opponent does not make mistakes, it comes down to luck and routing. And routing is luck.
Alright, he is still playing a little bit of turtle pinball, but he gets the job done. Oh, this is getting closer.
Yeah, Faker is an execution beast.
Oh, nicely done.
Which does not mean TSO is not, he is as well, but Faker maybe even slightly little more. Okay, let's take time again. Crystal in hand at... Well, let's take the item.
Oh, wow! What a fight there by Faker. I mean, TSO's was great as well. I think that was 1:13.58 for TSO, and it's an 8-second difference now.
Yes, 8 seconds. I didn't pay attention at Faker side because I was about to take the time at TSO side.
Yeah, screen going black was 8 seconds apart.
Yes. Okay, 8 seconds. 24 after Cookstay, right?
All right, time for Turtle Rock. And both runners basically have all the same stuff, same equipment set. Although, I think Faker still has his blue potion. He drank the red before dropping it to Cold Stare, but I think TSO drank his blue in the Mothula fight.
I just took a glimpse when Faker started to play Rando, and the first entry here is not more than 2 years ago.
Wow. Oh wow, Faker just took the lead. Wow.
Okay, Faker hype here.
Well, buckle up everyone, this is going to be a real race to the finish. Also, buckle up when you're riding your Samaria platforms, because it's really easy to fall off those.
Yeah, and our tracker, Metsit, give a shout out to the runners and their Twitch channels. So follow them and have a look here and there. I know about Faker that he's playing a lot ladder and tourneys as well, and it's always a joy to watch him. And same goes for TSO. So if you want more rando entertainment, follow them and you will get entertained.
Okay, 2 small keys here in the front. The runners even have the same total number of bombs and arrows, with 33.
Yes, but I guess if TSO has one more check done, which is Swarm First Chest. But the same
Yes, that's
is
true.
even. The rest is even, I mean.
Wow. Ever so slightly, Faker is just extending his lead, like, little by little.
Yes, from TSO's perspective, I am afraid that he will win the execution race. But of course, there is GT routing, as we mentioned before.
Yep. Hey, now the runners have the same number of hearts. And vanilla big key there.
Which is not surprising as well. Just because they almost did the same. But TSO has 400 rupees more.
Yeah, think of all the potions you could buy with those.
Yeah. And shields.
Yeah, you could almost buy 4 fire shields at the weird shop.
Okay, both runners are looking for a third sword here and there.
Oh, but wait, that small key had to be there. Never mind.
And TSO caught up a little, if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe a little bit. He lost a little bit more time with that roller. All right, laser bridge.
Oh,
Did you know
it's
laser
really-
bridge routing can actually be a thing sometimes? It's kind of funny.
You mean it depends if you start on the top or the bottom?
Yeah, I've seen somebody not get silvers because they got the small key too fast.
Okay, that hurts. But in this case, routing is exactly the same on both sides. Yeah, but of course, if you have such a close race here and there, the small decision is it what gives you a win or a lose in the end.
All right, both runners going to go into a hammer Trinex fight.
Okay, after the first of the runners, you can after the first of the runners kiss Trinex, you can of course put your numbers down.
Oh, nice backdoor strats there by TSO. Oh, Faker having a little problem with the ice head, and TSO's jumped in front by a little bit.
Yeah, we praise the execution of Faker too much, I guess.
Both runners just going for the fire rod spam to finish it off.
If it works, if it works, it's not bad, right?
But somehow Faker comes out of this ahead. Wow, simultaneous
Look.
Trinex kills. Could this
Look.
be any closer?
Do we have a sync here? Yes,
It's
and bombos.
Amazing.
Oh, we should screenshot this and send it to the runners.
So, who's counting are we
But
going
it's,
by? Like, who's going to get into GT first?
It's 100% sync here. Both equipped with a hookshot. Faker slightly ahead by a half second.
Oh my. Okay, so we're going to be going by Faker Jr.'s numbers because he's going to enter first.
Oh, I love this game. I love it. It's so bloody. Look at this. You last locate everything. You do everything. I don't know. It diverges as hell. And what happens after?
Nope. What?
Huh?
TSO gets into GT first. And we have
Oh.
divergence. Oh my.
I bet it's a tile room.
I mean, I always bet it's in tile room. It's my room. It's where I live.
Oh, I forgot to bet. Crap. Okay, I always take the 9, but I guess it does not count here. Anyways, doesn't matter.
Okay, we're seeing a Dark Magician from TSO, and Faker could be continuing left, so this is probably gonna be decided by GT routing.
Yeah, you're right.
And now to keep the checks correct. So TSO did get in here first, and he's done 7 checks. I mean, it just has to be in tile room, just for the fun of it, right?
Ooh, Faker here with his first mistakes.
Oh, down to 4 hearts, but that shouldn't be a problem.
The time loss is the problem here.
Yeah. We're somehow still on green mail, so dying is actually a bit of a threat.
Does either of the runner have a... Oh, there's
There
a
it
small
is.
key on TSO side. Okay.
And the mushroom, yay! So that was number 9. Wait, that's your number.
That's my number.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it does not count because I was late, but it's the second time I do a commentary with you, and the second time the 9 matches.
Fascinating.
So we should do this more often, I guess.
As for the real winner... Oh, we got quite a lot of guesses. Indifference Ninja, the first to guess number 9. Congratulations. Hey, Mirror Shield.
Okay, but
no sword for Faker.
this biggie location could be game deciding. And with could be, I mean TSO has to do major mistakes to lose this race here.
Yeah, a sword at this point is not going to make up the time difference for Faker.
No way.
Now, a sword difference and an unfortunate death that we're definitely not hoping would happen. That might make a difference, though.
Yeah, Shed is saying Gan and Hux, both runners are on blue mail, on green mail still.
And still Master Sword, those Ganon Hugs, well, okay, well, there's the Bacon Sword. It doesn't even look like bacon. Why do people call it the sword? It's carrot.
I heard people call the ether bacon.
What?
Yes?
I have never heard that before.
Oh, I did.
Fascinating. Alright, TSO almost at... Oh, this is not good for him. Anyway, TSO almost at Torches 1. And Faker about to get his big key. Okay, who goes for the bottom right chest first? Okay, so TSO isn't in trouble yet. I'm pretty sure he's got at least 1 red potion. Because 1 or 2 of our bottles came with a free red. Oh, and of course the berries are right here. No problem.
Yes, I was about to say they have powder. Here is magic, so no problems. Okay, TSO is at Muldon 2. Oh, nice. Look at
nicely
this.
done. Are we going to see that from Faker as well?
Yes, 100%. I was about to tell a short story. I've seen a race in this tournament as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Which was even more close than this one, and Faker overtook his opponent on Muldum 2 by hovering over the gap.
Oh, that's impressive.
Yes.
Oh, TSO could have maybe had a triple there, but he only ends up getting a single. I think this is 4 hits only. There we go, number 6. Right, time to fight Ganon. So, remind me, on Green Mail, how much damage does a Ganon Hug do? 6 hearts or like 8?
Yeah, 6, I guess. Or 8, don't know. But it's a lot.
Either way, 2 hits, and you die. Oh, that Wizrobe not playing nice. Alright, TSO preparing for some Samaria strats. Ooh, that trident hurts also. 4 hearts.
Okay, he's down to 6 hearts, so 1 Both 2 hearts. Yeah, but take safety goo.
Okay, 1 of possibly 2 red potions. But he's got to be careful. All right, he's into phase 2.
Oh, look how this Zumaria stress turned out. Very nice.
Oh, perfect cape timing there.
Not everybody can do that.
Excellent hover from Faker. Alright, tso just going to play it safe here and hang on to the ball. He has made it to phase 3. Hard part is done. Alright, here comes phase 4. Missing the torch glitch, but that's not going to be a problem, really. Unless that was intentional to set up a triple. Maybe not. Right, I got 2 down for Faker. Alright, tso's just going to let the torches reset there.
Okay, that will kill Ganonod. Okay. But then,
Is this it?
yeah.
Nicely done! Wow! What a race. tso is going to finish in first place with an official time of 1 hour, 31 minutes, and 10 seconds.
GG, tso.
Yeah, very well played, and he's going to advance to the second round now. Faker just dropping into Ganon, putting that Tempered Sword to good use. This is going to be not a large time difference at all.
And here we see how much Ganon routing takes impact, GT routing. They entered exactly at the same time, both of them. Yeah, and now the difference is a Ganon fight. Well done. GG, tso.
GG's.
GG, and congratulations on making the second round.
Thank you.
Right, Faker is into phase 4. I think he's setting up a triple here. A double. No, he got it! Nicely done! And a really good effort by Faker coming up just short. He's going to finish with an official time.
Yeah, look, he even hovers. Not hovers, he dashes through the door, right?
1 hour, 32 minutes, and 17 seconds. A difference of 67 seconds. What a race.
Yeah. Yeah, tso, what do you think about the seat? And did you, I guess you didn't notice yet, both of you entered exactly at the same time GT.
Wow. I was feeling kind of bad when I made the Dark World gamble and got nothing really relevant out of pod. I mean, like progression, hook or mitts or hammer there. It was only the fire rod. And then I tried to press the advantage if the progression was in EDM. So that's why I rushed the Dark Road loop plus Schoolwoods, even though it was a pendant, because I was trying to find something that behind my Dark Road rush. But when I saw that mitts on the desert ledge, I was feeling kind of okay, because the only thing that could have destroyed me, it was a hammer on EDM. But then I got to route EDM with DDM, and when I found out that hammer was the gold mode, and it could only be behind mids. I was feeling pretty okay-ish, but then I basically less located ice except Meyer cutscene, and I knew it was gonna be a really close race. So I wasn't feeling that ahead because my execution wasn't really on point, and I full cleared the game basically. So I was pretty nervous, and on this end game, I was I was afraid of dying on the GT climb and in the Gano. That's why I played kind of safe the end game. But it turns out that everything went well for me. And GG's Faker.
Yeah, and Faker joined as well. GG Faker.
GG.
GG's.
Yeah, I mentioned it another time. Both of you entered GT exactly on the same time, so it was a almost perfect sync there. Yeah, and TSO won more or less by GT routing. So, Faker, you lost 2-0. Are you... How sad are you? Or is it okay? So TSO is a super strong opponent to you, to everyone. But I can imagine you would be glad if you had proceeded.
Yeah, it's a very strong opponent, and yeah, I'm kind of sad to already get out this tournament because I hope to get further. I think last time it was top 16 for me, or one round before, I don't know. So yeah, a bit sad.
Yeah. It is always, especially in brackets, one have to leave, and unfortunately it's you today. Yeah, both of you did quite a nice race, and you gave us a lot of entertainment here. Was a great joy to commentate this race and to watch it. Yes, but TSO did it, and yeah, TSO, how glad are you?
Yeah, pretty happy. It's been a while since I've played some casual boots tournament, and the past couple of years, the players, the runners in the community got really good. I remember Faker when he just joined, and now he has played some speedrun. I think. Been practicing, and he's really tough opponent nowadays, and it's that there isn't an easy game in brackets in any tourney, so every win is really hard to get, but I'll do my best going forward on the tourney. Let's hope for the best.
Yeah, of course, good luck from all of us to proceed as far as possible to you. Yeah. So, Blue Link, do you have any questions?
Yeah, I did want to ask about the Ice Palace routing, because without the hammer, you can't get that key in the H room, but the two of you did different things. Faker, you just didn't do Icebreaker at all, and TSO, you did Icebreaker, but you didn't pick up a key beforehand, and had to find one later. So what were your thoughts on that routing? I don't know, what was your thought process?
I know that some people like to go for the small key still on the free Ice Palace bomb jump room, right? But it's, for me, I think it's really it's like three 3 rooms that you have to do more just to get the key to not be locked. And I like to just gamble on getting a key on the right side. I have like 3 checks, counting the ping waiters. So I have 3 checks to find 1 key. So it's kind of good odds. And since I had only Meyer cutscene left, the spike room in Ice could have the hammer. So it was like, I think I had freezers, big chest, and tea room versus the spike room to have the hammer. So I just gambled over there. If it had nothing, I just mirror into the bomb jump route. But if I get the hammer there, I could just return to get the key. And if there was a key, I just proceed forward. So I think it was good odds for me to just gamble on doing the icebreaker.
Okay, that makes sense. I mostly followed that.
Yeah, I knew that if the hammer is in the spike cave, in the spike chest, that you could go back and get a small key and just finish the dungeon. But I thought it's just 1 check where the hammer could be, so I just did Ice Palace normally with the bomb jump and checked the other chests first.
It always amazes me, like, how much thought is going into the decision making, even when you're playing, at that speed. It's really impressive.
Yeah, okay. So I guess if nobody else has something to tell, we are more or less done here.
Yeah, I just want to give a huge shout out for everyone that did the restream happen. Blue Link, Mahoney, and I think it was Matt and Nerva that was on trackers. So shout outs to them making the restreaming the game be possible. And thanks everyone for watching. And see you next time.
Thanks for the restream, and of course, good luck in the brackets.
Thank you.
And thank you both for putting on an incredibly exciting race. It was a real nail-biter and a lot of fun.
Yes, I entirely agree. Okay, then my thanks to all people who made this possible as well. And I think it's time to give the very last word to Blue Link here.
Well, it was a pleasure getting to commentate with you again, and hopefully we get to do a 3rd race in the near future.
Oh, I'm sure.
And yeah, thank you again to our tracker, Matt Sit, for tracking and keeping all the items tracked. That was a weird way of saying things. Anyway, thank you. We appreciate it. And once again, thank you everyone for joining us. We hope you enjoyed yourselves, and hope that you stick around for some more rando stuff in the brackets that is happening this week.
Yes. Okay. I guess it's time to close it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I'm out. Thank you for watching. Until the next time, and have a nice day. Goodbye.
Bye.